Hello, Facebook world.
So tell us, what do we have to expect for the night race? How the markings are going to work, how the start's going to go. Give us the lowdown, Tommy.
It's going to be awesome. This year we'll make sure that we don't run you into the sun and get a little lost there with getting blinded to the sunlight. Everything's going to be really good. Hey, Mike, how you doing over there, buddy? No, everything's going to be really good. The first part of it, about the first 5 miles, will be pretty quick. We'll run through a little bit of a canyon, a little single track. Once you get over towards the 15, you'll be out there in the open field and going around the horn. You'll have a little bit of a hill climb and a lot more faster stuff. And you'll have a couple of single tracks all the way back into the pits. It's going to be fun. It's going to be great. It's going to be about 30 miles.
All right, so let's talk race logistics really quickly. So this is a 30-mile loop. Riders are going to start at 15-second intervals. That means we get 4 cars off per line. We have 78 starters tomorrow. That means it'll take us 19 and a half minutes. So that means that whoever finishes this race and takes the checkered flag, we will throw the checker for everybody, but the pits will stay open for another 19 and a half minutes. What does this mean for you? If you haven't finished all 5 laps, you have the chance to go out on 1 more lap. If you have finished all 5 laps, you go out on your 6th lap, you get nothing at all. You just got an extra lap and we're going to have to chase you in. So when you finish 5 laps, you are done. Again, we're going to give that extra time to be a little fair on time for everybody. Up above me here, you can see my little reflector. These things shine. I don't know if you can see that in the camera. These are what the reflectors look like. You're going to have these things all over the course. So you will see these, and you'll see better than you would at a day race, I think. A couple little safety tidbits at our road crossing. You'll see these big red things. If they're holding you up with this in the air, you need to stop. If they're waving you on, you're welcome to keep going. There are 2 road crossings tomorrow. They're all in the dead center of the desert. If there's any cars on that road, we got bigger trouble in the middle of the night. But if they stop you for some reason, please pay attention to them. We do have a speed limit in the pits. It's 15 miles an hour. We're going to use these things to patrol you as well. It's a lot harder at night because you can't see people. They might not be paying attention in the dark. So please keep those pit speeds down. We've done a couple mitigation measures to keep that a little bit slower, bringing the pits in a bit and narrowing it down so we can control that. Another thing that we're trying to do here at round number 3 is issue the start cards early. You are going to get a packet here. Let me see one of those envelopes, please. Just this one. You're going to pick this up at the start line. This will have your start card in it. That is your ticket to the start line. You need to bring that with you to the start line. So one more time, your start card will be issued at signups. That needs to come with you to the start line. Signups are open tomorrow from 11 a.m. till 4:30. You need to come to signups first with your driver, co-driver, pit crew, sign all the waivers, and then you can go over to our Liquid Moly Tech Inspection area. That'll be right behind signups. The wind is supposed to die down. It should be a nice day tomorrow. Tommy, can you think of any other technical things before I talk about the few prizes we've got?
Yeah, also keep in mind the course markings. Please don't run them over. That's there for your direction. Also for safety for the racers and for our rollover crews. So if you see the down arrows, pay attention to them. Don't run up to them because you'll have a bad day. The down arrows mean danger. So don't ask me if it's 100 feet, 300 feet. As soon as you and your co-driver see those down arrows, start pumping the brakes and paying attention to what's going on. And that way it'll keep you into the race and you don't break anything. So those are there for your safety. Don't run them over. Pay attention to them. Once you do your first lap and you learn the course and you're playing with your GPS, then you know what you can handle and what you really need to slow down on. We want you to have a good time and to enjoy this race.
Hello everybody out there, once again in DP4 land. I'm Tommy and I will be here as the director on Race Referee. My assistant here, Susan Dan, will be showing you and displaying some arrows for your safety. Okay, let's go over them, boys and girls. Arrows. If you see a day glow arrow with a black arrow on it, and if it goes left, it means go left. If you go right, you turn right. If it's pointing downwards, that means danger. Put on the brakes, look around what's going on, and make sure you don't have a bad day. So pay attention to the arrows. If you see the arrow, that means go right ahead. Keep on going straight. All right, we're gonna move on to the road crossing. see this with the X, that's a road crossing coming up ahead, so slow it down. Also, if you see the down arrows, that's also indicating there's trouble on the road crossing there too. Okay, so pay attention to the signs. Danger, we're going to go to the danger arrow. We have the danger arrow. So if you see this where it says danger and the down, that's what it means. Stay there and just slow down and you'll do okay. Pay attention to these signs because they're there for your safety. All right? If you don't and you blow past those, you're going to have a bad day. We don't want that. Okay, we're going to go over the reflectors, the white reflectors that our course is marked with, and also with pink ribbon. Once you start, these things will light up like floating UFOs. You cannot miss them. If you don't see them, you're off the course, okay? So keep that in mind. We're going to go into the flags. We have, let's go over to wrong way. So if you see this, you're going the wrong way. All right, simple to understand. All right, on the flags here, inside the pits, leaving the pits, road crossings and so forth, if you see yellow anywhere, stationary or being handheld, that means the speed limit is 15 miles an hour, no matter what. So if it's in the ground, 15 miles an hour. Until you see a set of green flags or you're waved on by course workers. So usually we have road crossings. This time we have one here at the pits. So you'll see the green flags, that means go. When you come into the pits into scoring, you'll see a pair of yellow flags. That means slow it down 15 miles an hour. Keep it that way. Nerfing, hitting, is not allowed. We do not do this in this series, so keep that in mind. There is no nerfing. Use your horn, siren to get around them, or your driving skills. Okay, everybody's been really cool last year with this. Now the way, sometimes they can't hear you, and you have to get up close to them. That's understandable, but there is no nerfing. That'll be automatic DQ on that part. Okay, we have one check. So when you get to that check, once again, 15 miles an hour, you'll see the yellow flags. You'll see the course workers out there. They may have a stop sign. They may have slow down and so forth like that. Listen to what they tell you, and you'll get through that. It's a 90-degree turn at the check. So if you have problems, you know, you can go to the check and you get some help if you got car problems or whatever. So, radio communications. We'll be running on Weatherman number 1 on the channel. We want everybody's required to be on Weatherman 1 when we're setting up for the lineup, for the start. And once you take off, then you can go to your home frequency or pit frequency or whatever you want to do. If you need help, go to Weatherman 1, call out or relay, and we will answer and try to get you help or whatever the issue is for you.
And along those lines, you should also be on that frequency when you're coming into the finish through the pits. If we've got an issue with somebody speeding or a problem, or someone's reported something about your car, that's a good time where we can see you and talk to you at the end of the pits. So make sure you are on Weatherman 1 each time you come up and over the podium trailer.
Okay, and outside here we have a great group of volunteers, our rock crew. They'll be out here to help you guys out, so if you break down, roll over and so forth, and call for help, they'll try to help you get back into the race or pull you out of the area to a safe location for your team to come retrieve you and get your vehicle going. So these guys are volunteers, so remember that. So when they come out and help you, they're not AAA, they're here to help you, okay? If you break down out there, try to get off the course, not far, but stay off the course. Just try to get off if you can, so that way you know we don't cause a problem or an accident. If you see the playwriters have the right of way. So there's someone crossing the course, on the course, slow it down to 15 miles an hour, work your way around it, don't get in a hurry, but they have the right of way, okay? You're wrapped up in a nice car and they're probably on a motorcycle, so remember they have the right of way. Once again, I want to bring up no nerfing, no hitting, no ramming, okay? And also obey all course workers, rock crew and officials and so forth like that. So we'll have a good race. We'll run things very safely here. I'll turn this back over to Ryan, and we'll go from there.
Alrighty, so being that it's a night race, it is hard to do a podium presentation with awards for everybody afterwards. We ask that if you're racing and you can stay the night and you're going to be around, please hang out for that at the end of the race. We have some awesome stuff to give away. We have 2 sets of Kenda tires, Tommy. So 2 complete sets of Kenda tires will be handed out tomorrow, like always. A set of Method race wheels. Method race wheels. These can go for your race car or your regular tow rig. So that's pretty cool. A set of Method race wheels will go out tomorrow. We've got 2 50-150 lights to give away. We've got liquid moly oil for every single class winner. We also, for all the class winners, have Tommy, tell them what they're getting from Motion Pro, the new thing we got here.
Oh, Motion Pro just jumped in with us, so they're giving out their $100 digital air gauge.
That's just awesome. They also are coming out here to kind of talk to you folks and see about developing some new
tools that might be very interesting for us and for them, for you guys to use out here.
So that's pretty exciting. I think probably most of us started on motorcycles, and they've been really a leader in trinkets in the garage. You know, anything you need to work on the bike, they've got all the cool, weird tools. So excited to have them as part of the series, and it's pretty cool they're coming out to meet and greet with everybody and learn what we need or what you guys need in your pit crews to decide how they're going to develop their stuff going forward. Is that Dave I see out there? Maybe running late here. Anyway, so that all said, it's going to be a great night of racing tomorrow. Racing action starts approximately 7 o'clock. It seems like we might delay a few minutes for the sunlight. We'll get that out in the morning. Again, sign-ups are open tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 4:30. I will put this start list up here shortly. I'm going to put the writers' meeting up, editing part of this in there. So we've got a lot going tonight. The night is still young. The pits are filling up, but there's still plenty of room. And I think that's it. So thank you so much to Slash X. Thanks to everybody that was out here with us and supported Slash X. We appreciate you for that.
Hope you tried that DP4 burger.
DP4 burger, the steaks, everything's great. Thank you to the ladies. I got Heidi and Susan back here that are helping with everything all weekend long. And thanks to everybody that's here and everyone watching online. It's a lot of fun, a lot of work to put these things on. We've been fighting the wind for 3 days. But it feels good to see so many people turn out. So on your way out, check out our great overall trophies. These are really cool coolers that are memorialized by this weekend's event. And we got those and cool watches for the top 3 overall. So that said, Tommy, Steve has already gone in for the night, but thank you guys so much. And we'll see you guys tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. for sign-ups. Thank you so much.
Thank you.